This episode is brought to you by Elevate OS, the only all-in-one community operating system. Elevate OS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. We have not done a coffee review in a very long time. It's been a while. So I actually have two coffees to review, but I'm going to do this in separate episodes. I have my trusty cup here. It's not my Multifamily Media Network cup. It's rather my caffeine cup, only because it holds more. Today we're going to talk about a coffee, a Black Rifle coffee. Dump the bag out, but it's Black Rifle coffee company. And this is the Tactus Squash Roast. This coffee is dark, and the roast is dark and strong. It's bold. Talk just a little bit about the Black Rifle Coffee Company. That is a mouthful. They are a veteran-owned coffee company run by veterans. They hire veterans. They have a mission to hire 10,000 veterans. They're on path to meet that. They have a long bit of history in giving back to the community, giving back to the veterans community. And they're doing this, they're funding that and fueling that through the coffee company. Every bag that you buy, they give a little bit of that back to the veteran community. And they're creating all of these things, these events across the country that are designed to raise money for those who have defended our country. So they're a very patriotic company, and they have a culture of patriotism. It's incredible what they've been able to design and put in place. The owner is Barrett. It was founded in 2014 by a former U.S. Army Green Beret, Evan Hafer. Forgive me if I mispronounced his name. But anyway, I've been intrigued by this coffee. Their advertisements and marketing is everywhere. I happened to see a bag in the grocery store when I was shopping a couple of weeks ago, and I decided to pick it up. It was my first, pretty sure it's my first bag of Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee. Again, a mouthful. Anyway, let's go. Definitely dark roast. Definitely a dark roast coffee. That's the kind of coffee that when you get up in the morning and you brew it in the coffee pot, maybe let's frame it this way. The night before, you set up the coffee pot and you put on delay brew, you set the grinds in there, you put the water in, and you let the thing rip. This is the kind of coffee that when you wake up in the morning, it's because you're smelling this dark roast coffee. It's going through the house and it's coming through your nostrils and it's hitting your brain and it's saying, it's time to get up right now, this minute, get into the kitchen and get this coffee in your mouth. That's what it says to me. That's what that little sippy sip said to me. Get yourself out of bed. It's going to be a productive day. Suck it up, buttercup. That kind of thing. That's the kind of feeling you get out of this coffee. This is not for the faint of heart. Let me tell you, this particular coffee, not for the faint of heart. It's strong. It's bold. Right when it hits the palate, it says, hello, I'm here to greet you. And as it goes down the hatch, it's like I'm here to stay. Not getting away from me. This coffee is bold. So I'm going to give this particular coffee on a scale of 1 to 10 coffee cups. Thank you, Gary Gregory. I'm giving this thing, I'm going to give it a score for boldness of 9. This is a bold, dark coffee 9. This is close to 10 that I can imagine. As it relates to your everyday drinking coffee, something that you drink throughout the course of the day, I'm going to give this more like, this is probably like a 6.8, 6.9. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that this coffee requires a real palate for coffee. If you're not a normal everyday coffee drinker, this coffee is going to seem like it punched you in the face. It's punched you in the nose kind of coffee. You're not going to you're not going to set another cup out for yourself. You're going to go get some lighter. You're going to just get a lighter roast of coffee because this thing is going to punch you in the nose. All right. So it's not an indictment of the coffee because the boldness is off the charts. This is the kind of coffee I love. I love very dark roast coffee and I drink it all day long. So for me, it's like a 9 on that scale. But I think for the average coffee drinker, this is probably like a 6.8. Boldness is a 9 cup. That's it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.